The U.S. Department of Justice seems to be taking a stand against the Supreme Court ruling in Shelby County versus Holder. Attorney General Eric Holder is filing a lawsuit requiring Texas to get permission from the federal government before making voting changes. Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act required all states with a history of voting discrimination to get approval from the federal government before changing their voting laws. But the Supreme Court's decision ruled Section 5 unconstitutional.
This is the department's first action to protect voting rights following the Shelby County decision, but it will not be our last.
These are the areas which were covered by Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act. According to the New York Times, since the Supreme Court ruling, 4 states have already pushed to enact voter ID laws which were not approved by federal court. Not even 48 hours after the Supreme Court's ruling, Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott said its state's voter ID law will go into immediate effect. The same voter ID law which MSNBC deemed the strictest in the country and is described by Holder as a poll tax. Prior to the Supreme Court's ruling, a federal court found the law discriminated against blacks and Latinos. Attorney General Eric Holder told the National Urban League he would use every tool at his disposal to fight discrimination. Holder said he would make use of a different part of the Voting Rights Act to try to keep pre-clearance in place for Texas while Congress debates changes to Section 5. As you might imagine, there's been some pushback from Texas state officials, starting with Governor Rick Perry. The Obama administration is demonstrating utter contempt for our country's system of checks and balances, not to mention the U.S. Constitution. The Texas Attorney General, who happens to be running for governor, joined in, tweeting, "I'll fight Obama's effort to control our elections, and I'll fight against cheating at ballot box." North Carolina is set to vote on its own controversial voting bill Thursday, and if it passes, the DOJ will reportedly file suit there as well. For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrews.